Yeah, yeah, I think it was. I think that, all right, I think that that's how a lot of game strategies are when they prepare for Hartford is, you know, beat their post players up a little bit without being obvious and, you know, make it tough for Kia and Lisa to get clean drives to the basket and, you know, maybe hold or bump a little bit on the cuts. I mean, nothing, you know, egregious. It's just basketball. And, you know, and I told the kids before the game that, and usually when tournament time rolls around, the refs allow you to play a little bit. It's not like they weren't blowing the whistle at all, but they allow you to bang a little bit more. Maybe they let a few things go so that, you know, players are able to stay on the floor. They let little tick-tack things go a little bit more. So we were prepared for it. It's just sometimes hard to play that way. It's hard, you know, when I say, I know she's grabbing your arm, but don't turn it over. It's hard, you know, to go out there and do that. So, you know, we're used to it, and I think our next opponent, whether we play BU or Binghamton, if possible, could be even more physical. So that's just the nature of the teams that we're playing in the tournament this year on our side of the bracket. I think we have, between Albany and Binghamton and BU, you know, three of the more physical teams in the conference.
Do you think that took them, your players out of the game a little bit? Like, you know, made their focus waver a little bit?
You know, possibly. I think it was a combination of everything. We're used to being played that way. You know, I think Hood's gotten to the point, you know, in the past when she would get bumped and pushed, she would complain about it and whine about it and then go down the floor and not play any defense. Whereas this year she's gotten to the point where she's mature enough now that she just, okay, go down the floor and find a way to score anyway. So we've really grown in that aspect. I think, you know, some players like Diana or players like Daniel Matulas, they thrive on physicalness. So in some respects, it probably helps us to be physical. In others, it might take a player like Kia out of the game. But I thought tonight she was really aggressive and she was able to respond to the physicalness by getting to the hoop and saying, all right, well, if you're going to, you know, push me around, then I'm going to, you know, score anyway and find a way to make it really obvious to the officials that are fouling me. So, you know, it's just basketball. It's the way it is this time of year, and you got to be able to handle it. And, you know, certainly your bench has to come in and contribute so that you can keep your guys fresh.